Tonight's greatness in barbecue entertainment is partnered with the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, the Barbecue Store, Chupacabra Throwdown, Team Cosmos Q Products, Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics, We Branded Promotion, Texas Oil Dust, Team Rectel, Texas Original Charcoal Company, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue, Mr. King Sharpening Services, Smoke and Magic, the All Fired Up Cook-Off, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Half-Fast Cooker, and the Chopping Block, Webster and Victoria.
I call it bass boat.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that?
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Hey, we got no more beer in here.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
This kid folk with canned heat, barbecue. We're going to the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Let's all drop in.
What do you think?
Oh, really? All right. This is Donnie Howard with Twisted D Cookers, and you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Bullhorn Worldwide, baby.
My name's Greg Menotti with Droptine Smoke, and you are watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show.
Are you ready to
3,
turn up the
2,
heat?
1. Let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin' Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guest, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin' Gooder Show starts now.
Absolutely. What is up, you beautiful people known as the Gooder Gang? Happy Wednesday. Happy So Smokin' Gooder Show Wednesday. And happy Easter to everybody out there. It's coming up this weekend. Shout out to everybody watching. There's already a lot of people chiming in. I hauled butt to get here from my son's baseball game. I'm happy to report they won. The Missions beat the Padres 10-5 in Spring, Texas. It was a fun game. It was great. but I hauled back over here. I sent a message to Ty. I said, start the show at 8:15, even if I'm not there, because I will be there. The show must go on. I do it for you guys. We do this show for all of y'all out there, and we're going to have a jam-packed show for you tonight. Not one guest, not two, but two first-timers. Yeah, two. Not one guest, but two first-timers to the show. Brian, I consider a first-timer. He did a New Year's Eve show with me one time just for a little bit up there, but this is his first time on the show. Brian Fox from Just Smoking Around will be on tonight, along with Greg Menotti with Droptine Smoke. Look at those guys. Look at those guys right there. I'm excited to have them on, excited to get them on for the very first time. I know a lot of you guys know them already. They are a big Gooder Gang members. They in the comments all the time, but we're going to get them on screen and get to know them a little bit better. I do have some housekeeping to take care of. Let me get this up here. Sponsorship opportunities. The spots are now open. I'm starting it early. We'd go from July 1st to June 30th. I've already had a few people approach me. So if you are interested, you guys know the show, you know what we're about. Our goal is to promote barbecue in an entertaining way. What we do on this show, how we, highlight a bunch of people and whatnot, and barbecue in general. We love it. And not only are we a Texas show, we're branching out. We're worldwide, baby. Hashtag Bullhorn worldwide. Right, Ty?
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say the people that I've gotten to know from watching the products and seeing all the sponsors that you've had over the years, it brings not only the personalities on the show, but their brand that they're actually making a living with, every week. And people in the backyard, people like me, just dishwashers alike. So appreciate y'all sponsors.
Appreciate that. If that's something that aligns with you guys, our show, we would love to have you as a partner. You can reach out to me at rob@bullhornbbq.com. Ty will put that in the comments, but we'd love to talk to you. We'd love to chat. And let's get some barbecue. Let's get your name out there on the show. We'd love to. Thank you to our sponsors this year. We're not done. We still have through the end of June, and a lot of these guys you will see re-up, and I appreciate it. I'm going to mention them right now. The Chopping Block, Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, which registration opens up in about 14 days, I believe, Jen. Texas Oil Dust, and we got Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, which they got a big contest coming up in a couple weeks. Joey Smith will be our guest next week with Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation. Texas Original Charcoal, of course, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. They've been on us for a long time. Smokin' Magic, Cosmos, we're proud Team Cosmos members. Grant Pinkerton with Pinkerton's Barbecue, they all fired up Cook-Off. This is one that the promoter Steven, he said, hey, thank you guys. They doubled their event, and I'm not saying we all of it, but we're a nice little part to help them do that. Mr. Keene, another guy, he's not going to be sharpening anywhere this week, guys. But Mr. Keene is another one. The Barbecue Store in Hempstead, Half Fast Cookers, that's my team at the rodeo. Laredo Roofing Solutions, we love. What's up, Bell? And we got We Branded Promotions. That is Julie Stanley. That's where I have all my nice little gear that I wear. It's done there. Okay, not already. We still have to the end of June, Jen, but I just wanted to put out there because a lot of people have approached us already. So if this is something that aligns with you, reach out, rob@bullhornbbq.com. Okay, let me pull that down. Ty, if you can pull that down. We're going to get to the Gooder Gang before we get the co-host, because let's just run down this. Ty's going to play some music. We are going to do the rundown of you fine people, because this is why we do the show. You guys are part of the show. I say the best part of the show. Okay, who was first in besides Ty? Oh, ZZ Top Fan apparently was in first. Carlos Calzada. What's up, Gooder Gang? We got, the Dude Barbecue, Nicho Arredondo with the grand champion this weekend. ZZ Top Fan, what's going on? Jace Vincent, God, I always do it all the time. Pits and Me Off Barbecue, Daddy Dutch in the house. Larry Vaughn, what is up? Teresa Edmondson, G. Walt, what is this? Fuck this, congrats. Oh, yeah, thank you, man, appreciate it. Sean Strader, My Pits Are Burning, that's Kevin Hernandez. JJ Daly in the house. Amy and Kyle Kirk. Jen Lee, what's up? Pit Life Barbecue Podcast, I had some texts with him this morning. Bobby Delgado, what's going on? Brad Rich, that's a new name. Thanks for watching. Wes Reed, congrats, Rob. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Eric Riojas, Andy Knowles. I got to hang with her this weekend. What's up, Andy? Steve, how are you? Kent I never know. Joseph Pucci. What's up, Pucci? Brandon Pearman in the house. Chef Tung. They did well at Hogs for the Cause. Who else we got? Jared McCrory. Just Jared. I know, Jared. Got to add a last name on there, Bubby. Bell Clark. Hello, Gooder Gang. Congrats. Thank you very much, Bell. Robert Leal. Jimmy Savage in the house. John Rodriguez. Menotti Woodcrafters. That is an uncle or a cousin. We'll figure that out again tonight. Shaler in the house. Brian's in the house, and he's down there. Firebox Barbecue. What's up? I got to meet him in Weatherford. Mac Merchant, a new one. Thank you. AJ George. What's happening? Robert Michelle. Congrats, Robert. I think you got a call over at the American Royal Rub contest. Richard, how are you? Frazier. Yes, Frazier. Buddy Northrup, what's going on? Lance Meeks, little gringo. There he is. He's ready to rate some boxes later. John Turner. There's my man right there. Trap House Mob. What's good, Bloods? Stephen Rosinski, Ryan Stepp, Garrett Monetti. And there's Get Up Chucky. Got to hang out with Adam this weekend cooking for Ponderosa. And Chris Herring. All right. Thank you, guys. 70 strong. Just starting the show. Sorry, we're a little late again. Baseball duties called, but we're all good to go. I think that's about it. Let's get the producer Ty. Get in here, my man.
Okay, I was ready to bring in the Pit Father.
And bring the Pit Father in. Let's go.
Pit Father!
How are y'all doing? How are things with you guys before we get started? How did I beat Eddie in, by the way, traveling down 99? What you got there, Eddie?
Somebody was behind me.
There we go. Oh, all right. Look at this. Look at us. Look at us. I like it. I got one on too. I'm wearing Greg Menotti. I love that video of Greg when the face comes over his face. It's perfect. It's great. Shout out to me. I did that one. All right. You have a good weekend, Eddie. I saw you doing some welding. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Had to get some shit done. It's been a while, man. I don't like working. So,
hey, last thing I forgot to mention, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. That'll get us monetized to get Eddie some welding lessons. We got to go.
Need those.
I know. I'm just checking with Eddie. He did a great. It looked great. It looked great. Okay, Ty, how are you doing, man? Anything we need to bring people up to date with you? You're looking good, by the way. Looking good.
Try to every day, man. No, everything's good. I appreciate all the Gooder gang checking in on my show. Jen Lee always watches the Triple Threat Bet podcast. You know, shout out Tom Clark, love you, buddy. And so yeah, I appreciate the Gooder gang everywhere. They we follow each other around. Tuesday nights, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. All right, I love it. All right, I think we're ready to get the guests on tonight, Eddie. We're 15 in, something like that. Told them about that, right?
Something like that.
All right. Let's do one at a time for now. We'll get to Brian since we'll do Brian first. Mr. Fox, get in here, Mr. Fox. The Fox is in the house.
I got to go change real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at y'all Twinkies.
I got to go change my shirt.
Brian, we need you to clean this camera. What is going on with you? It looks like you're
not with your thumb, bro. It made it worse.
Did it work?
Now you're streaky. It's okay. I shouldn't have said a thing. How you doing, man? So this isn't your first time. You were on here briefly. What was that for? You remember?
I think it was like New Year's Eve. You're doing like a 5-minute interval of people or something.
Yeah,
everybody come on and you introduce your name and what you're doing and how you're doing, and
Robbie G's Rockin' Eve from the barbecue from the bar. What's up, Wes? How are you, Bob?
Hey, kick Wesley out of here.
Dude, what's up? Y'all got beef, bro. He did you dirty. He did you.
Is that
just mad because I ain't
that
going
boy
to
went out and bought an outlaw this weekend.
Wes, if you can send that picture to Ty, I want that he did you dirty, bro. I don't know what's going. 7 for Brian's camera. No kidding,
sorry, bro.
Bro, you need look how black Eddie's shirt looks, and yours is gray. I didn't know they're the same shirts. We got a gray here and a black there. Look at this. Look at this. What's going on? I like it.
Man, I don't know how to do this camera thing on my body.
It's okay. It's okay. You're doing good. You're doing fine.
The color or something?
Well, hey, Brian, congrats, man. You're on a GC roll. You got 2 in a row. Like they say on Major League, one more is a winning streak. You're doing great, bro. You're feeling pretty good, I'd imagine.
Does that get me
about your
back on the
cooking.
show again?
It might. It might.
Does it get me
I
back
don't
on the
know.
show again if I do it again?
I like having you.
Huh?
I like
No.
having you in the comments. You know, especially when we're giving you a little hell. You know how it is. AOL camera. Yeah, this is a 2004
AOL camera.
2004
I
dial
spent all
up.
my money on my trailer. I can't afford a good camera.
Did you sell the old trailer yet?
No, but I got a new one coming.
All right.
I can't sell the old one.
Why haven't you sold your old trailer yet?
Freaking, because y'all's buddy Fag Miller screwed me. Decided to go on there and started doing all sorts of comments and crap and screwed me.
I heard about this. I didn't see it.
Did you delete the post?
No, I deleted the post, but he deleted his comment.
Yeah.
After I went out and put a level on my trailer.
Man, it's one thing to like talk shit, but trying to interfere with business, that's just something else.
I don't get
that's none of my business.
What do you gain from stopping somebody from selling a trailer? I don't get it. That's probably the reason why everybody's selling their barbecue pits, because they don't want to associate with them.
Okay, I didn't know this was going there, bro. But so you have not sold it yet.
Did you not see the post?
I did not see the post. No.
No, it's in the process of being sold. It's going to the trailer place in Waller, and they're going to certify it. I'm going to get a certification. I'm going to tag Fag Miller in it, and it's going to be the end of that.
Well, good.
Jesus Christ,
I'm getting it certified, and it's gonna get sold. For those, hey, do a little pitch for it. Describe this trailer? It's what, 24 foot, 30 foot? What is it?
It's a 26-foot box, 4 foot with storage, generator box, gold wings, has everything in it you need. 26,000 with generator, 23,000 without, and I'll even wash it for you. So yeah,
love it.
I love it.
I'll even throw in a level for you. You can have it leveled while you're here.
Are you gonna wash it a little better than this camera looks?
Bro, do you know we bought this damn thing last week?
Don't use your thumb. You got like a rag or something? There we go. That's gonna be the way. I thought he just went away. Okay, better. Slightly. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, I don't want to talk about the trailer or this camera here. Let's talk about your cooking, man. 2 weeks ago, you GC'd. Where were you at? You GC'd a CBA event, didn't you?
Was CBA in Angleton.
CBA Angleton. So that's 2 in a row. We'll talk about Galveston County when I get Greg on here, because I want to learn all about this deal. But yeah, you got the popcorn. What's up, AJ? Talk about your cooking right now. I mean, you're doing great. I see you're all LC'd up. I'm not gonna call out. You've already said you've done LC's class. You've done any others right now?
So I took LC's class, and then after that, I took Robert's class. And so basically, I just took what I learned from LC's and Roberts and just basically combined them, and for now, it's working.
Was
I
that
took a little bit
difficult?
from every class.
Was that difficult to take? Was to mix the two, or how did you work that? Because
so I went to
Livingston. Pretty detailed.
Yeah, so I went to Livingston, and I started out blending everything, and I think I ended up like 6th overall or something like that. Hit a 1st place rib, 9th place chicken, and I tried brisket, and it didn't work. It was like 23rd. It killed me. So then I reached out to Robert and Phil, and I bounced ideas off of them. And then I went to Angleton because I needed to get my pork ready for Galveston, because we do pork butt. So I went to Angleton, and I just kind of collaborated with them and took stuff out and added stuff. And that was the first time I ever had any perfect scores and 777s ever. So, and y'all know me, I suck in chicken, and that was the very first time I ever hit a 1st place chicken. So it was good. It was a good day.
Well, nice, brother. Nice. What did you learn different right now? Like chicken. You had a 1st place chicken. What technique was the main thing that you did differently that maybe got you the 1st place?
I took my breast all the way to like 175.
Okay.
And so also what I've learned, I watched a lot of videos. Aaron Leslie. So I took what I learned from Aaron Leslie. Aaron Leslie cooked a spatchcock, and we did a spatchcock and a halves inside the class. But the reason why I did a spatchcock is so I guess whenever you try to do halves, whatever, you risk messing up the tenderloin, and you lose all your injections, whatever the case may be. But whatever. So at Angleton, I ran a spatchcock, and
that's not true.
Yeah,
it's not.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, then maybe I just screw it up. Okay.
It's okay.
Whatever.
It's okay.
That sounds better.
Accurate.
Well, then whenever I tell you if it's wrong, please correct me so that I can write this shit down, and we'll just go on to the next cook-off.
So 175. Okay, that's good.
So when I ran it to 160, I was getting injection pockets for some god awful. I don't know how to get rid of those things. I'm not a chicken guy. I can't figure it out. I've tried different injections, and I'll cut into my spare, and I've got injection pockets. I took this one to 172, 175, and for some odd reason, there was no injection pockets. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It went away. So
still
then
juicy, obviously.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It was still juicy. It was like a Tony Tanache chicken, just run it till, I guess, I don't know. It worked.
Famously,
unless
200
those judges just don't.
That Tony chicken goes up to like 200, though.
Yep, 200. He injects the shit out of it, though.
That's Jared.
Cool. All right, so
it's like 200.
So is that going to be your approach now? 175 in the breast?
I'll tell you right now, that was
I
scary.
wouldn't change it if it got you your first. I'd keep going.
Well,
I might even go 275.
I'm gonna try it. I was gonna go to. I guess I'm gonna go to Port Neches next weekend and try it out.
Okay.
So,
well, you got your first. So, what'd you place in Angleton to get you that first? Well, not your first, but your GC and
first chicken, first ribs, second pork, 14th brisket.
Say it again. First chicken. Yo, you did first and first. Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy.
I had first chicken. It was almost perfect. First perfect rib. Second place perfect pork, and brisket. I'm going in the opposite direction of brisket. Right. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I can shig off of Eddie or something.
On what?
Brisket.
Not on brisket. Shit. Not right now. You can't.
Dude, you've got more brisket. You got more. People are more scared of you and brisket than anybody.
Not anymore.
He's being humble.
I didn't say that they were right now. I just said before.
Before it, maybe. Right now, fuck no.
Look at you boys bringing in 92K already. I love it. All right, Brian. So, okay. So Angleton, we're going to table Galveston County here in just a minute. But it does sound like you got a good plan. So you got Robert. Robert's sitting on 6, right?
Bobby Margarita was upset. Yeah.
Hey, he can only blame himself.
He was happy because
you took his class. He can only blame himself. So, yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and go off subject here. This is going to be off subject.
Better. Do it.
Nobody should feel bad for taking a class.
No.
Right now. I posted that. I took a class, and I got so much criticism. It was unreal.
Really?
You shouldn't feel bad for taking a class.
That stigma of taking classes, that's old. That's gone.
Everybody talking shit about taking classes probably took a bunch of fucking online classes. They just don't want to tell anybody.
Yeah, I posted that I took LC's class and Robert's class, and everybody was like, "Why would you even pay for that? You can cook." And it's not about learning how to cook. It's from the techniques and the finishing and what people are actually doing. But man, no one should feel bad for saying taking a class. You should tear somebody down.
The Fox is on my screen. Yeah, he's not in the comments with you, Jackie. He is on your screen. The Fox is in the hen house, but he finally got a hold of a chicken. So we got you. Now Fox can catch the chickens now. It's good. It's all good for you. Anything else that because I want to get Greg in here, talk about what he's been doing, and I'm going to bring y'all both on to talk about this Galveston County deal. You good?
No, I don't have anything else going on, man. Just off turnaround, trying to hit as many cook-offs as I can now because our turnaround at the end of the year got canceled. So I'll be on the road, hopefully just about every weekend if the wife will let me. But
I got to tell you, man, it is nice seeing you out on the trail. Yeah, you were out. You weren't gone from a little while.
I've got 2 bungs in the hat, but I don't think I can make 7. So I mean, there's probably no freaking way. But I'm trying to go to Kerrville this weekend, but
you just ran off 2 in a row. You got time. You got time.
We'll see.
Don't say never say never, bro. All right. I'm gonna drop you down. We got plenty of time with you, Brian. Go relax. I'm gonna spend about 10 minutes here with Greg, and then we'll bring you both on.
Change my shirt for Eddie.
Change your shirt. Put the Greg Menotti shirt on.
I was about to change my shirt too. I got my backup right here.
Look at that. You got two different ones. All right, let's bring him on. Look, there he is right there. We just dropped Brian. Ty's about to bring on Mr. Greg Menotti from Droptine Smoke. What is up, Mr. Menotti?
What's going on, man?
I can't tell who's who. There's 3 Gregs on. Oh, look at us. Look at us right now. Somebody screenshot this. Somebody screenshot that right there. I love this shirt. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And my boys
it's kind of funny. That's the stupidest story ever. I hated that shirt or the logo whenever somebody sent it to me. A buddy.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. I was like, that's the stupidest thing ever. Then my family and friends, just the close circle and all that. It's like, man, I want a shirt like that. So I made a couple of them. Then everybody started asking for them, and I probably made about a good solid $100 off of that thing.
Ty, is the Brian Keene Greg Menotti video still in the queue? We can't keep too many of these because they go away, but Brian Keene did a Greg Menotti spot for the show one time. It was so much.
No, the Brian Keene was not in here anymore.
Okay, sorry, bro. That's my bad. I had to delete a few just because we can only have so many at a time before and I'm paying for the most expensive StreamYard deal. But anyway, what's up, Greg, man? Long time coming, man. I appreciate you doing the show. First time I've known Greg now probably for about 3-4 years. Great guy, great family, damn good cook. It is always a good time to hang out with you. See you on the trail. Much love to your success. This isn't new. You've been doing it for a while. This isn't something new to you.
It feels new. It's been a while. Oh yeah.
Has it been a little while?
Last August was the last time I cooked, and it was at this the second leg of the Triple Crown.
Okay, why you just been working?
No, so I got my trailer. I had issues with my trailer. I got rid of my trailer and been trying to get one ever since. I got one in January and been fixing it up, and finally just got it finished. And then this was actually the first cook. The day before we headed out, I had totes of shit just trying to haul in my trailer and get everything organized and all that shit. It was a madhouse, man. So,
well, for those that don't know you all that well, where are you from? Where do you, I know you cook all over. Where do you like to cook? Any particular sanctioned body or all of them? I know this Galveston County is unsanctioned, but tell the Gooder Gang I know you're in the comments all the time, a lot of them know you already. But let's do it.
I'm Greg Menotti from Dickinson, Texas. I started out at Galveston County doing this Galveston County cook at Jack Brooks Park. That was where it all started, and then kind of got into the IBCA and really fell in love with the sanctioning body. Then CBA came along and started doing some KCBS, and really the only non-sanctioned cook I do is this Galveston County because it's kind of got that sentimental value to me. I mean, it's one of those that are close to your heart. But I mean, if you're talking about what I really like cooking, I mean, IBCA, CBA, and KCBS, they all offer something a little bit different. And KCBS, I really enjoy that one just for the fact, there's nothing like going to the American Royal cooking there. I mean, so I try to jump into any KCBS that I can just to try to prepare for the day that I get to go there. So,
well, make sure you sign up for the Danny Dietz KCBS coming up.
Oh yeah, no, I've done Danny Dietz several times.
Wonderful.
Like I said, that's a very, very fun contest.
I love that one. Big time. Jen does a great job over there.
We don't get many KCBSs in Texas, so anytime there's one around here, I want to jump on it. And I don't have the ability to go out of state and all that stuff, or the time. But yeah, I'll try to jump on any KCBS I can around here.
So, Eddie, you got a question for him? If you do, jump in, man. But I fancy you as a brisket cook. How about you? What do you think your categories
I don't know.
are?
I might be a chicken cook. I've been taking notes on this 275 chicken here. I'm about to turn into a chicken cook. I'm gonna torch that son of a bitch.
I think it's 175, but
oh yeah,
I'd 275 might work too.
Yeah, I said I might go up there. Carlos, what's up, Los? How you doing, my man? Yeah, it works, man. Tony Tanache famously won Turn and Burn first place chicken with a.
Well, it's kind of funny, and this might sound silly, but there is some kind of truth, I think, to what Brian's saying. There is times, you take that breast a little, what I have found anyway, especially if you're doing something I learned a while back, some of these VFWs or something, if you got an older crowd, sometimes taking that breast up to 170 or so, it changes the texture a little bit.
100%.
I don't like doing that at like bigger contests, but depending on who the judges are, I have taken in and had success at 170 or so in the breast on the chicken halves. Now, chicken thighs and all, that's totally different story.
You're trying to, what's up, Shafe? How are you doing, my man? You're trying to stay away from that too juicy comment. It sounds like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like I said, it ain't what I like, it's what the judges like. So
waves
whatever,
in the house.
Just trying not to offend nobody. If they want dry, unjuicy, grainy chicken, I'll give it to them. Whatever it takes to win.
Is that a Galveston County thing, maybe?
No, we went to we're doing chicken thighs there, so it's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay. We'll get with that. Yeah. So what's your plan now? Are you kind of settled back? Are you gonna come back? We're gonna see you more on the trail a little bit now.
Oh shit, yeah, man. I've missed it, man. I've been chomping at the bit. I miss all y'all guys, seeing y'all, all the time with these cooks. I see a lot of the guys in comments that I hadn't talked to a while. I'm ready to get back in it and start hanging out with y'all guys again. I got I think we're gonna be finishing up baseball here with my boy here in about 3 weeks. So we'll be hitting it hard again, hopefully this summer, and try to get back out there and pull this big ass trailer around a few places.
Awesome. Menotti Woodcrafters, James Menotti. He is your uncle?
That is my uncle.
Uncle, yeah.
So, yeah, we can get in this later. That's who. So when I was a little kid, the reason Galveston County is so sentimental to me is that's where I ran around as a kid. My uncle had a team out there damn near since it started. So, I was a kid before I even gave a shit about cooking, running around, just,
You were like the kids that we see all the time now at a contest,
right?
You were Cruz. Were you like Cruz?
No, I was not like those. Those kids are Cruz, Reed, and all them. They were light years ahead of me.
They're cookers, man. Those guys are great.
Those dudes they're awesome kids.
Yeah,
full of energy.
Hell yeah. No, those two kids are great. No, I was the one wanting to go to the carnival and ride rides, and then in my teenage years chasing women and all that shit, sneaking beer in the back of the trailer, no one's looking, and then one day we were sitting there, I seen all these people going up and everyone cheering for them, during awards, and it was just an exciting feeling, and I said that's kind of something sparked in me, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to walk the stage, and so I busted my ass, went a little crazy, spent a shitload of money, and wasted a lot of good meat just trying to figure out how to cook and be successful, and had a little bit of success and just learned from there and kept going. So
I respect you as a cook, man. I see you on the trail, and hell, I've even asked you for brisket advice when you were killing it in the brisket back when you were cooking.
It's funny. I mean, I've had a lot of success with brisket, but I've gotten my ass kicked a lot in brisket. It's almost like it goes in cycles. I really don't feel like I've got one meat that is just a hammer all the time. It's the goal is to try to get them all to meet at one time at a contest to try to GC the damn thing, but seems
it's
like
a whack-a-mole thing, man. Sometimes you get one dialed in, and then the one you had dialed in is now fuck. All right, what happened to you?
Oh, it drives me nuts, and that's part of probably why I like this thing, because you're trying to achieve something that's probably unachievable. You do real good in brisket one weekend. It's like, all right, I got my brisket. You get a chicken call the next week, I'm about to fuck these people up, and then you don't get a goddamn brisket call, and it's like, what the hell's going on?
That's barbecue, bro. That's the sport.
That's why I love it, man.
And there's so many damn good cooks out there. So it's
man, unbelievable.
Yeah, you may not get a top 10, but your score is good, right? And
I've seen some of the best some of the best in the business just get annihilated at a contest, cook the same shit the next weekend and GC it. I mean, it's after you do this long enough, you kind of see how this thing goes. And the people that, that I have a lot of respect for, and there's so many people out there. I mean, they just consistently are in that, the top end of things, and I mean, that takes a lot of effort and a lot of try and want and all that stuff to get there. And it's really impressive whenever you go out there and get your butt whipped and then you have a little bit of success, but then you see these people over here just constantly killing it. It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, but you don't remember or see the ones when they were getting their butt whooped too. No one comes out of the womb knowing how to cook barbecue. We all learn somewhere. We all take a butt whooping here and there, and and when they come, celebrate them.
Someone asked me a while back, like, what's the key to winning a lot of contests? I was like, you better do a lot of contests because you're gonna get your ass whipped a lot.
100%.
People tend to remember the wins. They don't remember all the butt whippings you get. And I'm sure all of us have had our fair share of them for sure.
This is true. Well, let's get the Fox back in here and let's talk about. So we had some time to get to spend a little time.
He changed his shirt.
He did change his shirt. Why'd you take LC off?
Huh?
You changed your shirt.
That's because Eddie told me to.
I didn't fucking tell you to.
Why does your screen look so grainy, Brian?
Bro.
Man,
he's on his flip phone, bro.
Brian, where are you at, Brian?
I'm in my bedroom.
No.
In your bedroom?
That's your bedroom, bro?
Where's the blow up?
That looks better right there, whatever you did.
My desk, yeah.
Okay. I like it. But where do you live, Brian? Where are you from?
I'm in Kemah.
Oh, you're in Kemah. Oh, y'all are near each other.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's like a delay, though.
He literally lives like 2 minutes from my house.
Oh, both of y'all live right. Okay. And Case, too. Case is down there.
Don't you live by there, too, Rob?
No. I'm about an hour from them.
Case lives on the other side of 45.
Which is the better side?
My boy played baseball with Case's daughter last couple of years. So
okay. I did hear that. I do remember that. Yeah, y'all had the same team. Yeah. Very cool. All right. So y'all know each other pretty well, obviously.
Oh yeah.
All right. You guys y'all are in the same neighborhood.
Yeah. I've taken my ass kicking from him. Greg's kicked my ass plenty of times. I know who he is.
Fool's kicked my ass just as much as I've kicked his.
Brian's a solid guy. I love Brian.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
Yeah, hey, we're trying to keep it secret. What's up, chicken fried barbecue? What's up, gents? Got the big dogs on tonight. Yes, we do. So let's talk about this Galveston County cook-off. I actually cooked it, I believe.
You did it with Bayou Fest. That was one of the legs there.
That was one of the legs, and it was like
I think he did
weird to me. That was a double cut. That was a double cut deal. It was kind of weird because you had to like stage your cooks. So tell me about this contest. And I know it's non-sanctioned, which is special. It's different, right? Some of these things, like we talked about Houston, I like the non-sanctioned ones because, we can do the cookie cutter ones each and every week where we know what we're going to do and it's that. But when you go to these kind of contests, you kind of have to know the ground rules. You got to have to know, the way things operate. You got to know maybe if you want to cook differently, whatever it may be. It's a challenge, right? So you go in there and these non-sanctioned ones that they have their own rules, they have their own turn-in times or whatever it may be. To me, those are still fun because it's different, right? It's not the same thing that we do each and every week. Talk about this one. I know nothing about it other than that one time I cooked it, but that was a couple of years.
You want to take it off, Brian, and I'll kind of fill in the gaps?
Yeah, so with the second cut, they've actually eliminated that now.
Oh, good.
It's gone. A lot of people were complaining because if you didn't hit second cut, you have a god-awful amount of food left over. So a lot of cooks started complaining about the whole second cut and everything. So they finally did away with that. Now it's just one cut. You go across the table, and you're either going to make. They only take the top 10%, which is the top 25 out of 284, and you go across the table, and you're either going to make it or you don't, because after that, you don't even know where you stand. But I mean, that's what it is. But it's a 3-day cook. Thursdays fajitas, Fridays chicken and pork butt, and Saturdays ribs and brisket.
And fajitas count too, right? Fajitas count towards this.
No, there's only 3 meats that count. You have 2 ancillaries, and they'll change the ancillaries up throughout the 3 cooks. But yeah, Galveston County is fajitas and pork, and they're just ancillary stuff, and they actually pay more than anything. It's a split the pot thing. So
yeah,
I mean you can make a good chunk of change on that.
So which one of the turn-ins count?
Chicken, ribs, and brisket.
Okay, cool. Just like a typical contest, chicken ribs, brisket. You mentioned thighs. Is what y'all cooking now?
It's chicken thighs. So chicken thighs.
And it's 8 of them.
Pork spare ribs and briskets. 8 slices or 8 pieces, whatever it is on the, chicken ribs and brisket is 8 in the box. And so the way this whole Triple Crown deal works is, and this is where it gets confusing. Where it's a lot different, is it's based off, you get the points for the Triple Crown based off the individual meats. So you don't get any points if you GC a contest, right? So if you like in this situation, the way it worked out, Brian GC'd the first contest and he GC'd the third one at Galveston County. And I wasn't far behind. I think I was 3rd or 4th, somewhere in there, points wise, after the first one. After the second one, I had a damn good cook. I GC'd that one. I had like a first brisket, first ribs, and 3rd or 4th chicken, something like that. So that boosted me up big time in the points. And then here at Galveston County,
Yeah.
Now at Galveston County this last week, I only had I had a 6th place on my winning spot. I had a 6th place chicken and a 13th place brisket. Well, they only give points for the top 10, which is, it's kind of crazy because 280 entries there and you're giving points for top 10. So you don't have a lot of room there for error. I mean, you could easily walk out of there with no points.
So were you the leader in the clubhouse going into this contest?
Yeah, I had like a 14 point lead or something like that going into it. So I was a little nervous at awards, you could say.
You didn't.
I was telling last night
when he hit first place brisket on me at the second one, it was over.
It wasn't over. You just fucked up the last one. No, I was nervous as shit. You couldn't have fit a grease BB up my ass at awards. I was squirming in the chair and shit.
All right. Agree. Ty can bring Eddie down, please. A greased BB. You were sweating it, man.
Wasn't fit, man.
Oh man. So
when we started this journey on this Triple Crown, because normally it's usually the same teams that have been winning. And it's either Los Primos. Los Primos is a badass team, and they've been kicking everybody's ass. They've had that belt two or three times in a row. They've had that belt, and then of course, just like Greg, they had baseball get in the way, so they gave up the Triple Crown and just decided to cook county. So me and Greg got together and we're like, "Hey man, let's just chase it, man. It's either gonna be me or you. Let's just take this belt and not give it back to nobody." Well, we tried the first year, and of course, the same team that usually wins, took the belt. So then it pissed me and Greg off, and we're like, you know what? These guys don't deserve it. Let's just try again. And we did, and man, I tell you what, man, we racked it up. I was first at the first cook-off. He took it back to me on the second cook-off. County came around for the third, and man, I hit 4th chicken, and then I hit first place brisket, but it didn't land on the spot that had all my points. So there's nobody else. There's nobody else on that property I'd rather lose to than Greg, and he knows it.
So I didn't realize this. So you were in the running too for it, right, Brian? At the very
end. He actually finished, regardless what it said. He finished for second in the Triple Crown race. He was right behind me. I think it ended up like 11 points or so. That was ahead the way everything fell. But I mean, that's not a lot of points. I mean, he was right on my ass. So
yeah. David Cano does sounds confusing. It does sound confusing, but I know
Yeah.
y'all understand what's going on there.
Yeah.
So
I'll agree with you 100%. We could probably talk till midnight tonight, and I'll probably fuck y'all up even more. I'm trying to explain this shit.
So Brian, you said 6 chicken, first
I
rib,
had 4th chicken,
4 chicken,
and no. So I've cooked Galveston.
You had
I've
4th
cooked
chicken.
at that fairgrounds 6 times, and I'm a pork guy. That's all that's ever hit out there is pork. I enjoy pork. I love pork. My chicken and brisket never hit. So out of that, I've had like 2 or 3 first place ribs and 2 second place ribs because somebody in the top right hand corner took my first place rib at the second cook off, and I hit
What
second.
year's
But
that
anyways,
day, homie?
I know. But anyway, so I was at awards and I hit 4th place chicken. I'm sitting pretty good. I was like, man, David Hernandez hits 3rd rib. Fat guy Caleb hit 2nd rib. I'm like, here it goes. I was like, here it goes. Now I'm about to pop another 1st place rib. I'll be sitting good. I didn't get a call. Everybody around me was like, oh, this is about to be a bad day. Bad day. So I went on to brisket. I'm not a brisket cook. Man, they called brisket 3rd, 2nd. Did they call 1st place brisket? I wasn't even looking at my tickets. And they called it again. And I was like, holy shit, I had 1st place brisket. Dude, I popped up. I was screaming and hollering. But my 1st place brisket didn't land on my first plate, my spot that had all the points. It landed on my 3rd place spot. So,
you were cooking under 2 different teams.
4 teams. I had 4
I got
entries,
you
but
now.
only had 2 in the running. I had spot 1 and spot 3 had my points.
I got you. Okay.
That's where it gets confusing because
you don't know
with
who's
284 teams.
Who's who, right?
Yeah.
You
gotta play the game, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But Greg had a hell of a freaking season, man. And he so when I hit 1st place brisket, I didn't give a shit about counting. I wanted the belt. I'm nowhere adding up points. Los Primos is like, man, you didn't win it. You came close. I was like, cool, whatever. So I congratulated Greg. I packed up my stuff. I was walking off. Everybody's like, where are you going? I was like, man, I didn't win the Triple Crown. I wasn't here to win county. I was here to win the Triple Crown. That's all I wanted was that belt. So I packed it up. I was ready to go. And everybody's like, dude, I think you just GC county. I'm like,
don't do that, by the way. Don't pack up and go.
You weren't gonna wait on me to get my
Yeah,
Triple Crown
don't pack up and go.
Give me a little slap on that.
Man, you had the belt sewed up, man. I was man.
No self-respecting Gooder Gang member packs up and leaves, bro. We gotta wait to the very end. Give your congratulations to the winners.
No, Brian was there. The whole deal. He came up. Brian was great, man. He came up. We knew it was going to be close, and there was other people there too. And I got a lot of respect for a lot of teams out there that don't necessarily cook the sanctioning body and stuff. I mean, out there they're great cooks. I mean, high pressure. I love all those guys.
That's Brian Keene.
They're good. Brian Keene and his group, John Pezel, Billy. They're all great. My boys are always Los Primos. I love those guys.
Your uncle's always in it.
Competitive. I love those guys. Ace in the Hole, my Uncle James, chilling and grilling. I mean, I've got a lot of respect for a lot of cooks. I'm leaving off a bunch of them, but I mean, it's kind of like I got my CBA and IBCA family and all that, and then I got my Galveston County family, that I grew up with, watching all these guys cook and all that stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of people I got respect for that are kind of specialty at cooking that one there.
So when is this? How long do you get to revel in this? When's the first leg start?
First leg starts in June, 3rd week in June.
Shit, it's coming up.
Yeah, but I get to revel in this shit for a whole year.
Yeah, all year. Is that the traveling trophy belt?
Well, there's a belt, and then there's so my uncle James actually did a trophy, and it is a badass trophy. It's got lights, it lights up, and all that shit. I've got a picture of it on my Facebook page. It's awesome.
Maybe Ty can find that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a great trophy. So I get to keep.
Badass trophy.
But John with G-Town Smoke out there, when he won the Triple Crown several years back, he went and got a belt for all the Triple Crown people to whoever wins it gets to pass it around. So, every year you get, it's kind of like a little deal where you pass the belt on.
Who are they passing around?
Not the belt.
Oh,
it's
the
like
belt.
The belt. Yeah. Now you pass the belt around to whoever wins the Triple Crown the next year. So
Ryan hates me. Well, that's cool, man. So it starts back up right away. Y'all both
That's
gonna
a
chase
totally
it again?
different subject.
oh yeah, I kind of got to. So
Well, you got to, Brian. You gonna chase it again?
Be better.
I want that belt bad. He knows
There
I
you
do.
go. I like it. I like it. Well, we'll
So
check in
I've
again.
tried. I have tried.
If
tried
I
three
go out
times
of,
to
if I
get this
go out of
belt.
town, I'll let you belt sit for me, homie.
We will. What's up,
don't
Los
do that,
Gordos? What's up, my man?
I'll be wearing
I
that
love
hoe in the
these guys,
marathon. I'll be walking around the plant with it.
I'd wear it too if it fit on my fat ass. I got to wear it up on my damn shoulder.
Oh, dude.
Where's
speaking
it?
of
Where's the
speaking of
belt?
those belts, go ahead, Eddie. Go ahead.
Yeah, where
Let's
is
see
the
the belt. Where's it?
Why would you
where's the
not be
belt?
having the belt?
Candace, you go get that belt.
Case Han.
Well, I tell
It'll
you,
be here soon.
I'm the wrong person to have that belt.
Our
I'd be
old co-host,
wearing it in the
Case Han.
shower and everything.
Where's it at?
I don't know. We'll get it here in a minute.
So
You
our
already
old
lost
co-host,
the belt.
Case
You ain't had
Han.
it 3 days.
Be quiet, Brian.
I know exactly where it's at.
This is the Fox show, Rob.
This is why I only like one guest on here. But our old co-host Case Han, we had a belt too for tailgating, and we were being filmed by the local news people, and Case was on his knee doing the screaming. They were like, "Y'all be loud," whatever. And Case had just won like the chili bowl that we had, and as he's getting up, it was Velcroed on the back, and I clicked that Velcro thing. So on the news channel, the belt fell off his big belly. I sabotaged him. But yeah, I just had put my little finger behind that Velcro. I went whoop, and the whole belt fell over there. Yeah, make sure you get the right belt. Well, very cool. This is cool, man. This is neat. We're going to check in after leg number 1. If you guys can send a message to Ty, if y'all remember, and we'll just mention it. Leg 1.
Yeah.
We'll see how y'all did.
And it's a great contest. It's a good change of pace kind of thing from
that's cool.
sanctioning deals. Like I said, I'm all sanctioning bodies with the same people that we cook with all the time, but it's a pretty cool deal. It's a pretty cool deal to change the pace of the way the rules are and stuff.
You might be remember. Well, cool. So Greg Menotti, James Menotti might be he might have a say in this belt thing next year. Los Primos, those guys. I got to meet those guys. They started cooking some CBAs, or not CBAs, but sanction deals, and I remember seeing their name on the wrap up recap. Those guys do very well as well. So yeah, there's some quality cooks out there. It's just a different sanction. Real quick, y'all put 8 thighs in a box. It's the same size box. I remember your uncle showed me, James, how he does it. They basically cascade them on their sides instead of laying them flat. They cascade them down, and man, it looked cool that way too.
And I do the same thing. It's there's no good way to put 8 thighs in a box unless that's the only way I found that you can put in there and make them look half-ass decent. So yeah, you can't stack them in there like a KCBS or nothing and make them look good.
Very cool. Well, we are generally, we started a little late, but let's see this belt. I'm sure Ty's working on finding that photo. There's Cody. Isn't it Cody with Los Primos, I believe?
Yeah, Cody, Dustin, and Jake. Dustin Robinson is actually the head cook. Cody's a nobody. Nobody knows who Cody is. Dustin's the head cook.
I remember Cody from that one time. Look at that. That's nice, bro. You need to shine that up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's gorgeous.
I'm thinking of actually taking this little deal off.
Look at that. Look at that photo, my man. Next year we'll get Fox on there.
Straight stunt.
Look at that. You got cigar.
Hey,
you got your whiskey.
I may or may not been under the influence on that picture.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure you would celebrate. Oh wow, look at that sucker.
Oh damn.
Turn the lights off there so you see.
That's a bad mamma jamma.
Lights up.
Triple crown. Dude, that is. Eddie, let's do this. Badass. Let's get that trophy, Eddie.
No. It's a different trophy every year.
He said no. Eddie's out.
Is that the one that
James
Is that the one that
does
travels
amazing
around,
job.
or is it the belt that travels around?
Yeah, is that the travel trophy?
Belt travels around.
Oh, that's yours though.
Oh hell yeah! You couldn't take that from me if you wanted to.
My belt stays forever.
Every year, James. Every year,
I'd
James
rather have that belt
just runs
there.
a new trophy.
Weatherford. I got a belt. Looking for it. Mine's I wear it though. It's
Man,
cool.
that belt's wore out, boy. It just shows it to everybody.
Dustin busy bowling. Okay, I'm not sure. Brian, you got a beef with Caleb?
Huh?
Are you and Caleb still boys?
I can't hear you. You have me
You
muted.
got a beef with Caleb?
He said, "Do you have beef with Caleb?"
Hell no.
Okay. Well, I heard you say.
No, I ain't talked to that dude in over a year.
Oh, okay. Y'all talked. Okay, I thought y'all were boys. I didn't know. I had no idea. Honestly, I had no idea.
Hell no. The last time we were at Galveston County, he got his ass kicked and I won. And he walked off and stormed off and said, "Oh, I guess I just wanted simple food, blah, blah, blah." And posted all my stuff saying how bad of a cook I am. Dude, screw that guy, man. He can kiss my ass.
How many people do you have beef with, Brian?
Now you mentioned 2 people already, and we're not even an hour into the show.
How many people do you have beef with?
He wasn't talking about me before I got
If you want
on,
to
was he?
continue, I mean,
We're still cool, ain't we, Brian?
I want to know why Rob don't like me.
I love you, bro.
Come on, Rob. Let's figure this out. Why you don't like me?
I do like you.
Bullshit. I've been winning for 4 years, and you wouldn't let me on the show, and you always talk shit. So let's go ahead and clear it up, man. Let's get
When
into it.
have you ever heard me
Let's go.
talk shit about you?
Oh, come on. Every time someone tries to get a compliment on me, you're like, "Oh, it's not worth it, man. It's not really that good." And blah, man, shut up.
Hey, all my shows are on YouTube. You can go find all of them. If you find something where I talk shit about you, please bring it to my attention. But you're going to be searching forever. There's 300
Oh, you know what?
those
Let's go back to the episode with
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, don't diffuse the
whenever you had,
situation, Rob. This is great. This is great TV right here.
I do. I want to. I
the shit out
do.
of there.
Don't. What were you saying? Don't. With butter? Did you say about butter?
Yeah, one with you and Butter. Y'all were just ragging on me, man. It was like 2 years ago when you had Butter on here.
Well, then go look for butter.
I remember.
Type in butter.
The Fox always remember.
The Fox always.
Yeah.
I actually
Type it in.
have
Let's
no
watch-
problem with
watch
you,
it right now.
Brian.
Pop some popcorn.
I actually have no problem with you, Brian. But
Well,
Brian,
that's news to me.
let's be honest. You were caught. You loved to stir the pot back in the day when you were hanging with your old boy. So if you stir it,
100%.
He still likes to stir the pot.
Yeah, if you stir it, sometimes it's gonna come back at you and stick. They sell badass makeup.
Well, you've been doing it for 4 years, sir.
Daddy Dutch says Daddy Dutch is on it. Look, I got the historians on it right there. They're gonna go check it out. And Ty can post it.
Yeah, y'all were posting pictures of my turn-in boxes and making fun of them.
Well, now we make fun of everybody's box.
Yeah, no, you were before Rate My Box. It was
Rate
My Fox. Rate My Fox.
Well, this was back in the day when people had feelings, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love you, Brian. Actually, I got to hang with
got
Brian
that out of the way.
in Cuero. Does it feel good? Does it feel good, Brian? Oh my God, I feel like we're
actually. I wanted to start the show off like that.
I feel like he's on the moon, and I got to talk 30 seconds before he hears me. We're good though, Brian. Right? Are we good? You feel good?
Why am I delayed?
You are delayed. You need to. So whenever we do here, we're about to do the wrap.
So all the shit I'm talking, you aren't hearing it for like 30 seconds later.
No, we can hear it.
Yeah, it's just a little delayed. We're good. Here's what I do want you to do, Brian. Whenever I start doing the wrap up recap and the upcoming events, I want you to restart and then log back in, and you will not have a delay anymore. Does he need a hug? No, he's fine. Are you good though? Did you get that off your chest?
No more. You're gonna kick me off.
No. We need to hear your Mount Rushmore, and I might be on it, right? I might be on it. Doubtful. Look at
You're going to be under the mountain.
I'll be under the mountain.
All right, I'll restart my
told Brian he was going to be on the show. He was like, fuck that. I don't want to be on that fucking show.
Maybe I'm a barbecue homie?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Look
You're
at
like
him.
that snow globe nobody wants.
Everybody loves a snow globe, bro. I'm just saying. All right, hey, so it is time for the wrap-up recap and the upcoming event segment.
We're good, Rob. I needed to get it off my chest so that you can tell me that you don't have a problem with me.
I do not have a problem with you,
Hey,
but
in
now
all
I do,
honesty-
motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
In all honesty, you look online and shit, I see more people talking shit in competition barbecue than anybody. And then you show up at a contest and it's like nothing ever happened. Everyone's shaking hands.
Everybody's, hey, dude.
It's
what's
all
up?
love, man.
What's up, homie? Yeah,
Not
it's
me.
all good.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I don't get. Me and Rob were hugging and everything inside Josh Hale's trailer and Cuero, and now you don't like me no more. I don't know.
I remember somebody was talking shit on Facebook one time. I was like, all right, motherfucker, I'm going to fucking see you at a cook-off.
Brian,
you
fuck with the ones
bro.
you like.
I thought we were just playing.
Gator don't play no shit, huh?
No.
Wow, I thought I was just playing with you, Brian.
Eddie
but,
don't play.
I didn't realize you
Don't joke
was
like
homie don't play. Homie don't play.
No.
All right. We're all good, though. This was fun, Brian. I'm glad you got it off your chest. We're all good. All right, I'm going to do the wrap-up recap, the upcoming event segment. You guys have a moment to go kick the tires. When we come back, we're going to hear your Mount Rushmores, your barbecue homies. Maybe I'm on it. Doubtful on Brian's homie side. Yeah, Brian, restart your computer, and I promise Ty will let you back in. I promise. Greg, thanks, man. We'll come back to you as well.
All right, buddy.
Eddie, you got a moment to go kick the tires. I'm gonna handle this one, Ty, because there's a lot going on here, and we need to get on with their deal. So, play some music. We will do the upcoming event segment sponsored by the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroad that is coming up in December. Ty has the dates. I can do this. December
12th and 13th, 2025.
There you go. It's on there. It is on there. Ty is updated. I just can't see it. I got to go to the eye doctor, ladies and gentlemen. I can barely read my screen right now. What's going on here? The Bishop Wild Horse Desert Cook-Off. Roddy Trevino is the promoter for this event. It is a state championship. It's going to be in Bishop, Texas. We got the Riata Roundup. I'm sorry. These are all next week. This week, there are only 4 contests, and I will highlight them. But I went ahead and did them so that I have less work to do next week. These are all next weekend. Not this weekend. This weekend is Easter. These are all next weekend. Riata Roundup and LTX Barbecue Cook-Off in Lampasas. That is a state championship. That is where I will be. That is where my wife will be. Mike Olson does a phenomenal job. That is a state championship. If I can encourage you guys to come to that one, come hang out. Let's do that one. We got the KZ Jamboree Cook-Off and Benefit in Wharton, Texas, state championship. 70th annual San Jacinto Festival in West Columbia, Texas, state championship. This is a private event done by Mick Elrath, South Texas Barbecue Bash, private event in Karnes City, Texas. Over in IBCA, now this one is happening this weekend. IBCA has one, Lone Star has one, Outlaw has one, and KCBS has one. This is the Quanah Cook-Off Club Road Runner Battle in Quanah, Texas. Am I saying that right? Quanah, Texas. That is a state championship. And then next weekend, full slate in the IBCA, 60th annual Freer Rattlesnake Roundup, Freer, Texas. The Buda Lions Country Fair and Cook-Off, Buda, Texas. Bob Wills Day Barbecue Cook-Off in Turkey, Texas. Freestone County, Go Texan, and Fairfield. We got the Hogs at the Point. Channing, Texas. All of these are state championships except for Buda. We got the Palope Volunteer Fire Department Annual Cook-Off in Sinton, Texas. And we got the Smoke on the Water in... Where's that at? Can't tell. But anyway, it'll be on there next week. Okay, so this weekend in Outlaw, we got the Holy Smokes Barbecue Cook-Off in Palmer, Texas, state championship. Next weekend, German Fest, Munster, Texas, state championship. And in Lone Star, this weekend, Easter Fest, Kerrville, Texas. Next weekend, Barbecue and Goat Cook-Off in Goldthwaite, Texas, state championship. Over in KCBS, we got the GLBBQA Spring Fling in Charlotte, Michigan. That is this weekend. Next weekend, they have a buttload. I think the KCBS season is really going to take off here in the third weekend in April, because they've got a lot of events. There are too many to list on here. KCBS.us if you want to find out where that is closest to you. And that's going to do the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads upcoming event segment. Again, that is December 12th and 13th, 2025. Wade Carpenter and his fine crew doing a phenomenal job out there. They are the 3-time CBA event of the year. So put that on your calendar. That generally has 150 plus teams out there. It is a Texas badass cook-off. All the top teams in Texas will be there. It's a good time to go out there for sure. And it'll definitely give you a barometer of where you stack up with the best in Texas. That is a great contest. Shout out to the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads. Okay, let's do the bull printing wraps and graphics wrap-up recap. You guys know this is where we first started doing this show from. This past weekend, the Los Cuñados 6th Annual Cook-Off the Grand Champion. How about our boy David Cano from Underground Smoke? He's in the comments. Shout out to David. What's going on? RGC was Elias Quiros from Natural Born Grillers. Congratulations. The McKenna Alrod Seiler Memorial Cook-Off in Uvalde, Texas. The grand champion was Pio Espino from Pio's Barbecue. RGC Christine Reyna from Belly Up Barbecue. Congratulations, young lady. And Pio for winning the McKenna Elrod Seiler Memorial Cook-Off. I believe her family was in the judging room, and this is one of the young people that unfortunately lost their lives during the Uvalde tragedy. So her family was in the judging room. So, that's a special cook-off for sure. So make sure you can put that on your schedule next year if that's available to you in Uvalde, Texas. The Padre Island Barbecue Beach Bash. This one looked like a lot of fun. Padre Island looked like it was on the beach. Eddie, were you there? I don't know if Eddie's here. He might have been there or not. But grand champion was Santiago Bernal from SPG's Deep South Barbecue, and the RGC, our boy Kevin Hernandez. My pits are burning. Kevin's having a great season this year. RGC for Kevin, GC for Santiago, SPG's, Deep South Barbecue. In the IBCA, the 16th annual Orange Grove Volunteer Fire Department Cook-Off, grand champion Leroy Barrera from Dig In Barbecue. The RGC, Ira Green having another phenomenal year in the IBC Flying G Barbecue. And in Cypress,
I'm Ira Green from Kingsbury, Texas with Flying G Barbecue. You're watching live on the Smokin Gooder Show. So Smokin Gooder Show. I fucked that all up. Ira Green with Flying G Barbecue from Kingsbury, Texas, watching live. Ira Green with Flying G Barbecue from Kingsbury, Texas, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show.
Still one of my favorite intros. Guys, send in intros. Send them to Ty. We need more intros. Where was I? That was, All right. And in Cypress, Texas, my hometown, where I'm at right now. Not my hometown, but where I live. I guess that is my hometown. Cypress, Texas, 38th annual Cook-Off. The grand champion was Zach Tresh from BDB Barbecue. The RGC, Stephen Rosicki. He's a Gooder Gang member. Full Belly Smokers. And in Rosenberg, at the Rosenberg Masonic Lodge Barbecue Cook-Off, grand champion Nicho Eredondo. In the comments, congratulations, Nicho from Porky's Pit Crew. The RGC was Kirk Matura from Go Blue Q. And at the Syndicate Smokedown in Music Fest, the grand champion Weston Burks from Meat Sweats Barbecue. The RGC was Ricky Bocanegra from Wheat and Boys. And at the 16th annual Taffer Wild Game Cook-Off, one of our first contests for Bullhorn Barbecue, the grand champion Diane and Robert Rocha, Bullhorn Barbecue. RGC was John and Rosa Martin from John's Up and Smoke. Congratulations. And an outlaw. Pew, 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 pew. We got Turkey Fest. Grand champion was Timmy Esch from Tiny E Barbecue. Look at Hatch. Hatch, RGC, Chris Hatcher, Hatch's Barbecue. And in Lone Star, the Masonic Lodge Junction in Junction, Texas. Grand champion was Jaime Garcia from Jaime Garcia Barbecue. RGC was Clint Collier. Lockhart FFA Booster Club. Man, a lot of freaking contests this last weekend. Grand champion Kit Polk, Canned Heat.
This Kit Polk with Canned Heat Barbecue. We're going to the So Smokin' Gooder show. Let's all drop in.
And the RGC was Adam Luna from Black Label Smokers. KCBS Smoke in the Spring. Grand champion Parts Are Smoking. RGC Cow Creek Barbecue Barbecue Boots and Brew. Grand champion Porterhouse Barbecue. RGC B Mackin Barbecue. Southern New England Barbecue Throwdown. Grand champion Getting Basted Brad Leininger. The RGC was Boss Hog. That was day 1. Day 2, the grand champion was Uncle Pig's Barbecue Pit. RGC Getting Basted. That guy's solid. And Smoke on the Falls, the grand champion was Blue Smoke Q. RGC Zips Barbecue. That's going to do it for the Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics wrap-up recap. If you need any signs, banners, wraps, whatever it may be, you can hit up Cheeto and Mary over at Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. That's where we started the show. That's where we end the show. Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Okay. Ty, get in here real quick.
What's up, man?
Lots going on. Sorry, I had to take that one over. There was dates changing and lots going on there, so I wanted to get through.
Yeah, we didn't have time to talk beforehand anyway, so I didn't even have a chance to look at any of the winners anyway. So it's good that you did it.
All right, yeah, that would have been tough on you. All right, did you learn anything from Brian Fox? I learned he was mad at me.
Yeah, I don't know why he thinks you don't like him. I mean, I understand that there's shit talking with the boxes, but it's my experience that like all of y'all talk shit about everybody's boxes, and then like Greg Menotti said, like whenever y'all get out to the contest, it's all been copacetic to me. So like I think maybe sometimes it's just fun to have a little bit of beef because it gets views up.
Views up.
Foxy views, baby. Foxy views.
Foxy is in the house tonight. All right. Let's bring in the co-host, Eddie Morales. What's up?
What up?
What's up, brother? I don't think
what happened, bro?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what happened here.
He thinks you don't like him.
I know. I think we're Brad is killing it. Yes, Brad is killing it. Day 1 GC, day 2 RGC. Come on, Brad. What, you couldn't do both? You couldn't win both? Come on, man. You're slipping. No, that's pretty solid for sure. All right, let's get in. Let's get him back in. Greg Menotti, Droptine Smoke. That was me, bro. That was me. And is Brian still here? Did he log back in?
Yeah, he's here, Brian? Man. No, he's good. He's got a new angle. I think he's good to go.
Well, let's bring him in. There he is.
Damn.
Well, dude, you got a new camera too, bro.
Catching the good side, homie.
Well, I figured it was the laptop, so I switched to my phone. But man, y'all are like little midgets on my phone.
Yeah, so look, he's got the good picture now. He's in a good mood, man. Let's keep this Brian Fox. I like this Brian Fox better.
I had to go talk to Jesus, and he told me I had to be nice. So,
what trophies are those, Brian?
That's my expensive wife's interior. She likes to decorate with.
That's nice. That is nice. You've been hitting the weights, bro. Look at them guns, bro. Foxy with the gun show.
Everybody he pisses off on the internet.
Scaring the children now. No, look at this. This is much better, Brian. We can hear you. There's no delay.
Oh, so now I can talk shit and you won't have to wait 30 seconds?
Well, I won't have to wait. I can hear it immediately. Damn. I didn't. All right. Are we cool, Brian? Are we good?
Round 2. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Let's get in the shit. I'm enjoying it over here.
I better be on this Mount Rushmore.
No.
Bro, yeah.
Bro, you're like the trash in the gift shop.
The trash in the gift shop.
Shots
Hey,
fired.
I will not allow somebody to talk shit about me on my own show, Brian.
He's in timeout.
He just put me in timeout.
Yeah.
That's
boy, I tell you what, childish boy. I tell you what.
I do love some baseball. That's strike one.
There's only one crying Brian allowed on this damn show. All right.
Crying Brian Fox. All right, boys. Y'all know this part of the show. This is your Mount Rushmore. I don't care who goes first. Have y'all thought about this?
Actually, I had to write them down because I forgot all about it. I didn't know I was going to be put on the spot, so I had to put them down on paper.
Come on, bro. You're not put on the spot. Who wants to go first? This is 4 people in your barbecue journey that maybe inspired you, helped you along the way. Whoever it may be that you want to put on your prestigious, each one is different, the Mount Rushmore. You got 4 and you got 1 in the gift shop. Almost made it to the mountain, but they're in a snow globe in the gift shop.
Snow globe.
It's more of a bobblehead.
We all know who my snow globe is.
It's a bobblehead. Rob, Brian. No, I know. I'm Lucy or John, whoever this may be. I'm just.
That's the guy. That's the guy that invented the belt for the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
He invented.
And y'all thought I talk shit, man. When he had that belt, oh my god, he would literally go out with that belt and make videos and just talk shit to all of us, and then tag us all in it.
Hey, that makes it all fun, though. I mean,
yeah.
John's a good guy. I love the back and forth and all that.
But this year, Greg was so far ahead that John couldn't catch him, so he didn't even make no videos. We didn't talk shit all week. It was boring.
What was a urinal cake? I'm trying to figure that one out. No, hey, Gooder Game, if you're wondering if I'm upset, no, trust me, this is all fun. This is what we do on the show. We love talking trash.
Oh, you're upset with me now? It's supposed to be the
no.
opposite way.
Brian wasn't joking. Brian was being serious.
Brian, I know Brian was serious, but he got it off his chest.
I just wanted to know.
No.
Okay.
Is it off the chest? Are you good now?
I'm good. I went out and prayed,
I'm good, motherfucker.
I'm starting a new barbecue journey. I'm turning over a new leaf. I have to be nice.
No, don't do that. We need the Foxy.
I will be honest. Whenever I used to be that asshole that used to stir shit and talk shit to people, I did lose a lot of friends during that journey. And man, I had to go. When all that shit was done, I got rid of all the bad people. I went back. I started apologizing to people. I built new friendships. Eddie knows. Eddie's one of the ones that I had to build another friendship with, man. I lost a lot of good friends hanging out with the guy, but.
Well, you're solo. You have a moment to apologize to me.
I apologize to you.
I'm kidding, bro. All right, let's do it. Who wants to go first?
Brian did reach out, though. Yeah, he ain't lying.
That's good, man. That's good. Takes a big man to do that.
Brian?
I'll go first. Mine's simple. So my 4 people. Is it 4 people on the Mount Rushmore?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so my 4 people that have helped me along the journey are going to be the 4 people that I've reached out and I've taken classes with. So it'd be I've taken Fred Robles.
You can give a reason why you want to put him on the mountain too.
So Fred Fred Robles, we all know he's the god of barbecue, the king of brisket. But I mean, Fred's a real humble guy, man. You can go to the competition, you walk up to him, have a conversation with him. He don't even have to know you, and he'd still turn around and help you with whatever you needed, advice, whatever seasonings, whatever you needed. Fred would help you out with, man. And I ended up taking his class like 4 years ago, and I ran that same recipe until Bill's and Phil's and everybody else's came out. But he's number 1. But hell, I think he's on everybody's Mount Rushmore. So.
He's on a few.
Next will be Mr. Bill Purvis. Whenever I started my journey, he was actually starting his journey out. And whenever me and the guy were hanging out, Bill was just coming up, man. And I'm telling you what, man, that guy, he didn't know anything. He'd come up and talk to you. And now he knows everything. But I ended up taking his class. And when I took his class, I still had a lot of questions. So I reached out to him, and Bill's helped me. I think it was like 3 years ago. And he's helped me along the way as well. So, but that's number 2. Number 3 would be Robert Smith. You know, before y'all probably didn't even know that. When I started my journey, I was actually on First Class Barbecue for a couple years. So I actually started my journey on there. I learned everything. I actually had to wash a lot of dishes before I learned how to cook. So, but yeah, I started it with First Class, and I ended up taking his class. And me and Robert, great friends. You know, at Angleton, I had a lot of questions still, and you know, he helped me out, gave me some tips, and it ended up working for me, not for him. But you know, he was there. He congratulated me. But you know, that's another guy that's real humble. He'll help anybody out if he had to. And then the last but not least would be old Phil Breeden. You know, I met that guy 4 years ago when Danny Dietz was IBCA. And that's when he was actually Lucky Charms and not LC. And I've been running his product since it was Lucky Charms. And man, that guy used to reach out to me. So I was doing great in ribs and brisket. I hit like 30-second chicken. He messaged me one time and he was like, man, if you're going to use my products, I need you to start, you know,
stop sucking.
Stop sucking in chicken, because you know that was the first seasoning and everything he came out with was chicken. And dude, I'd post on there 30-second chicken, LC barbecue, and he'd message me like, bro, we need to fix this. So, but yeah, Fred, Bill, Phil, and Robert.
Solid.
Are my 4.
Solid. All right, we'll come back to your barbecue home. Oh, we got one in the gift shop.
One in the gift shop.
Wait, I thought your barbecue homie, and then you had a gift shop because he didn't make it to a barbecue homie.
That's
a gumball. Oh shit. One that didn't make it. One that didn't make the mountain.
That was close, but didn't make it.
Oh shit, my boy Robert Rocha.
Almost, Rob. You're getting closer.
Oh,
I got a bobblehead. I get a bobblehead.
You almost had it.
Oh, you almost.
You got to cook better than that.
I don't want a pity bobblehead, bro.
Well, hell, you only let me on the show because everybody was crying for me to be honest. That's a pity party.
That is not true, bro. This is not true. All right. Awesome. Hey, great list. Congratulations. That is a solid list. We're going to have a barbecue homie and a gumball. We'll come back to you on that one, though. Next up, Mr. Greg Menotti from Droptine Smoke. I want to hear this.
This one was a tough one because I've got ones that I put on my Rushmore at the beginning of my barbecue journey, and then I've developed new ones. So, man, I bought Tuffy Stone's book a long time ago, and the way he talked about wood and the way he talked about feeding, you know, your pit and running a clean fire and all that, I learned a lot from that. Running, you know, I run nothing but stick burners. I learned a lot from him. I love the way he lays everything out and the way he approaches barbecue. So Tuffy Stone got to be on there. Corey Mikes, I took a class from Corey Mikes a long time ago. That dude is an amazing barbecue guy. Really, really like him. I got to put him on my Mount Rushmore. And then I've got 3 that are, I mean, they've got to, I know it's 4, but I've got to make that. They're all the same to me. Fred Robles.
Wait. Judges, Eddie.
Yeah, one has to go in the gift shop.
One has to go in the gift shop?
Yep.
All right.
We should have named all 3.
The worst of the 3.
Well,
all right. So,
we'll know it.
I mean, Fred has to be in there. Dude's awesome barbecue. Everyone knows what he's done. Just an awesome guy. And then the next of course got to be Phil Breeden. That dude is he's one of those guys that, you know, people like me and what I consider my category of people, while we have a little success every now and then, that dude just hammers it every single time. That dude will get, you know, he might not get a 10th place call, but he's got 3 11th calls and wins GC. I mean, he's just always in that top 10 no matter what. So that'd probably be 4, and I could probably put 3 or 4 more in there. So,
all right, who's in the gift shop? Who almost made it? Literally, almost made it.
I mean, the next one would Bill Purvis. Just what he's done. I remember whenever, you know, he was kind of starting out. I started a little bit after him, and you know, when he was just. I mean, I'm sure he still considers himself a regular cook, just like everyone else. But I'll say when he was a regular cook, and then whenever he started the chicken fried rub, rib grind and all that, and it just took off. I mean, what he's done and what all those guys have done for barbecue is just awesome. I mean, they're big time, man.
That's great. I said it a couple weeks ago. Somebody else put him in the gift shop. I want a Bill Purvis bobblehead. Have you seen all this shit on Facebook with all these people putting their action figures? These are the gift shops that we're talking about. They've been watching the show somehow, because now all of these barbecue homies have gift shop action figures.
So how the hell? I think there needs to be another category, because there's one guy that don't fit in any category, but he deserves his face on a Mount Rushmore somewhere. If Kit Polk ain't on a mountain somewhere, I mean, that's a disservice to barbecue. Kit Polk is a legend in himself. I mean, that dude, that's the coolest
I know for a
cat in
fact,
barbecue.
Kit has been mentioned. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Do y'all know Kit Polk marinates his brisket in a trash bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at
And that
Harper.
son of a bitch will win that fucking thing with
you
his
ain't
brisket
lying.
in the trash bag.
We were in Harper, and he was right next to my trailer, right? And Phil Breeden will tell you, do not sit there and watch Kit Polk, because it will make you rethink barbecue altogether. And I was sitting there watching like a dumbass, and I was like, what is he doing with this trash bag? Maybe he's putting trash in it. And he dumps seasoning and liquids and stuff all in it. And he puts his brisket in the dang trash bag and shakes it all up and puts it in there. This damn dude hit second place brisket at Harper. I was like, oh my goodness, what in God's name?
There's a science behind that, Brian.
Well, he better be glad it wasn't the Senate trash bags. I guarantee it probably wouldn't have worked out so well.
Man, it probably is.
Then maybe that's the extra
lavender.
flavor.
It's fucking lavender trash bags, bro.
Randall Kendrick taught me something about that there's a lot of truth to it. I mean, Randall Kendrick's a stud cook, and there's something he told me about that makes a lot of damn sense.
Yeah, me and Eric were cooking next to Kit and Alvin. Yeah, it's like we're gonna get a nice little Kit show this week. Shout out to Alvin, Stacy Brennan.
Yeah, I almost had to file an insurance claim on my trailer. Have y'all seen that chicken cooker?
What's that?
Have you seen Kit Polk's chicken cooker? It's like a firebox turned upside down with a grate on it, and he has this metal bowl that he found on the side of the road or in a flea market, whatever, thrift shop, and he screwed like a little thing. Oh my! And he hit first place chicken in Hart. I was like, oh my God.
Imagine what that cat could do with the Jambo or an
Kid is a professor.
Gateway or something.
Y'all know Kid's very smart. Kid is a professor. He's a entomologist. He's a surfer. He's a fucking legend, Kit Polk.
But he'll just be walking down the street and find something on the side of the road and add it to his arsenal and just kick our ass.
I'm gonna cook fucking chicken in that fucking bucket on the side of the road and beat everyone's ass.
Straight on the coals. That's what it was. It had a char, and it was, whoo boy.
Summer's Eve. Lavender bag, baby. All right, so we got the barbecue homies, and then right after this, what's up, Michael? Right after this, we're going to have the Rate My Box segment to close out the show. We're going to have Brian and Greg. Brian, you finally get to kill some boxes like Eddie does to you each and every Wednesday night. All right, barbecue homie, Brian Fox.
Oh, shit.
Can't be your wife or your significant other either.
No. My barbecue homie, man, is a guy that I've been friends with for a while, man. And here lately we've been traveling together and cooking together, and we bounce ideas off each other. When I was going through some tough times, a lot of people don't know, man, he was there and checking on me all the time, man. But my barbecue homie is gonna be Mr. Eric Rojas.
Oh, Eric Rojas. There he is right there.
He's a good dude, man. Good dude, man. He's had my back since day one. He talks trash just like me, but in a good way.
Eric Rojas. All right. And your gumball. Eddie, what's the gumball?
Almost made it. When Eric doesn't answer, you call the other guy.
So another guy, everybody knows him. And he used to be my true dear friend, man. And when I was going through all that, I had to reach back out and rekindle the spark in our friendship. But man, last week when I GC'd, the very first person that messaged me and texted me was my old good buddy Eddie Morales, man.
Ah, love
I
it,
know.
Eddie Morales.
That's my hashtag final table buddy right there.
Appreciate it, brother.
But man, yeah, man, I was sitting there being congratulated by everybody. My phone goes off, and he goes, "Well, how'd we do?" I was like, "Well, how do you think I did?" He goes, "Man, you probably killed it." And I sent him a picture of the belt buckle. He goes, "My nigga." I was like, "Hell yeah." But
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Nice.
And for all the black people that was watching, that was an A, not an ER. But
Very
yeah.
nice. All right, Greg.
This is true.
Barbecue
True
homie and
story.
gumball.
Man, my barbecue homie's got to be my Uncle James, Chillin' and Grillin'. All those guys on that Chillin' and Grillin' team, they're all my cousins and family. Love those guys. They got me into barbecue. He's my neighbor. He has the Menotti Woodcrafter deal, so I get to sample every new thing that he comes out with. So they've got to be my number one barbecue homies. We travel together. We try to do as many contests as we can together. So gumball, man, my gumball's got to be. And I know you know him, Rob. A lot of the sanctioned guys might not know him. My Los Primos guys.
Yeah.
Love those guys. They're my homies, man.
Very nice.
And that's not to mention, Droptine Smoke isn't just me. I got a guy that travels with me. He's on the team with me. He has been a bad son of a gun. Sean Strader, that dude's amazing. I mean, a lot of the success goes to him too, on the little bit of stuff that we've had come our way. So,
Is he still
big
rocking the
shout out to
mustache?
Sean. Huh?
Is he still rocking that mustache?
Oh, dude, it is prime time now. That dude, this last weekend in the trailer, I got a big old mirror in the trailer. That dude pulled out the old tar paper and just waxed the shit out of that son of a gun. It was curled up, looking good.
He trying to Riley Green it now.
You damn right.
He was ready for that belt.
Yeah, he deserved it just as much as I do. So, like I said, a lot of props to him.
Sean's a good guy, man.
Oh, he's solid, dude. If you ever had a partner, Sean is the absolute textbook guy when it comes to if you wanted to have a guy that was on your team, 100%. That's him. Like he's awesome. Couldn't say enough good things about him.
I forgot. So the first leg of the Triple Crown, I forgot stuff at home, and I asked Sean, like, "Hey man, can I borrow some stuff?" And he went in the trailer and borrowed it and let me borrow it.
Fucker.
I ended up GCing. They never let me borrow another thing again.
Yeah. That was my shit, by the way, that you fucking squirted on your shit that fucking won, and I never got that shit back neither.
What you drinking there, Greggy?
Eagle Rare.
Oh, that's some good shit, bro.
I had to pull out the big guns for the big show tonight.
I like it. Eagle Rare on the show.
I had to put the standard wild turkey away for the Eagle Rare tonight.
Well, thank you very much. I feel honored putting out some Eagle Rare on the show. Sean Strader's in the comments. I hadn't seen Sean in a while because I hadn't seen you in a while, my man. But yeah, he's a good dude. Solid dude. Sean, what's up, my man? Good to see you, sir. All right. Ty, I know we got some boxes. Y'all ready to do some rate my boxes? Y'all know what this is about right here. 10 is excellent, 9 very good, 8 is fair, and 7s are personal and poor. If you want to do an 8 or a 7, please put a comment of why. Just so we're trying to help these people. We're trying to help the foxes out there that turn in a little less quality boxes that are not up to Eddie Morales' standards. That's your gumball, man, and he's the one killing you each and every week, Brian. But
actually,
no, seriously,
he's the only one. I'm the only one that he gives 10s to, and then when I tell you it's my box, you change your score to a 7.
Again, all of the shows are documented.
Every contest I go to, I make sure my box is like perfect lighting, no filter, because I know it's going to go on the show and I'm going to get hammered for it.
We're going to need
turning it in to get a good score.
I'm about to fuck these boxes up. Every one I'm sitting in's got fucked up too, y'all. There's no fucking hold bar.
We're
I'm about
gonna
to fuck
need
y'all
some
shit up.
fact checkers on the show now.
Yeah, I threw some of my best boxes in there, and I've got hammered.
Yeah.
So I'm about to
Y'all,
fuck
y'all
y'all
thought
up.
Galveston County judges this past weekend were bad. We about to fuck these boxes up.
Well, y'all are fucking Galveston County. Let's go. Y'all are those people. Those are your people. All right, Ty.
Those judges are bad, man.
Ty's gonna play some music.
Let's go.
We're gonna rate some boxes.
Rate.
Let's have a good time.
Ooh.
Sir, you're not allowed to say ooh.
Poker faces on the show. Got the music going. Gooder Gang, do your thing. Now, I'll just have a discussion with you guys. Don't rate anything here, but how do you guys feel about the fat in brisket? Are you leaving it on, taking it off? Fox, what'd you say?
I leave it on. It's flavor.
Greg?
So
I leave very, very little on there. I cut the majority of it off and just leave a little bitty sliver.
I'm the same way on that. Eddie, what you doing on this?
Man, if it looks like that, I'm cutting it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Rosinski, 8. Little Gringo. This guy, y'all know, he is a certified master judge. KCBS. 9. Trim the extra fat. Yes. 9. All right. There's Brian Stewart. He was a big part of my team this past weekend at Taffer. 9. 8. Just a little bit too much fat for Daddy. Dutch in the house. Let's go. We'll go quick. Los Gordos with a 9 early on that one. I didn't catch that one. Robert Roach, check my messenger. Okay. I will do that right now. I'll go last on this because I got to check a messenger. But whoever wants to go first, y'all give your score and tell us why.
Eddie, you want to go first?
Sure. 8. Yeah, 8.
Yeah.
It's a little dark. That first slice, that fat needs to come off. I mean, I don't mind the squigglies when they're compressed, but when they're fucking blow out like that,
yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah, I'm an 8 too. If we're just being critical, and forgive me for whoever's box this is, I'd trim that fat off, and I probably would have trimmed it up a little bit different on that right side. The way I'm looking at it, the way that brisket humps over, I probably would have trimmed that side up a little bit more.
I actually like it. I mean, I'll give it a 9 because I actually like the fat because, and I'll tell you why. When I did a CBA, I got a bad brisket score one time because I cut the fat off, and a judge was like, "Well, I like the fat," and he gave me a bad score. So in my mind, I'm like, if you leave the fat on, they can take it off. But if it's already off and they like it, it's not there. That's just how I think. But I give it a 9 only because it's kind of like curving over on the right hand side.
Yeah.
That's my only criticism.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fat for me, and it's that stringy fat too. I'm not a fan of that. If it were the thick, kind of more
the white
congealed
shit,
fat, the white stuff,
stuff.
then I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 9 for that reason. I would trim that off, and that might level that out a little bit. Like Brian said, it's kind of curved on the end of it. 9 for me on this one. All right, next.
Also, it looks like you did a great job boxing it. I mean, you took some care in it for sure.
All right, I'll go last. I'll go last on this box here. What the hell just happened? Oh, my dog. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the dog got a hold of that chicken.
No, my dog. The dog just knocked off my microphone. I'll go last on this one. I'll let Eddie go second to last. Foxy, since you're a now chicken king, you go first, and then Greg. But we'll let the Gooder Gang chime in here. Cody, I did check my messenger. It's coming. Los Gordos 9. That chicken was with Fox's camera. Team, what was that? 8. Too many blowouts. Okay. Yeah. Ugly chicken wins. Team Squigglies. Okay. Wes is a Team Squiggly guy. Yeah, 8 too much. Yeah, the little thing is a little much for me. Where we at? 7, 8. Blowout 8. 8. A little too long. Okay. Yeah, I like that comment. I know what he means. James Dodson. What's up, James? What's up? You're never too late. You're right on time, my man. 8 is dry. 8 cooked. Hot. Is this a 200-degree chicken? Yeah. A little hot, a little hot. 8. All right, 7 from James Dodson. 8, a little too much smoky. 8. Go ahead, Foxy.
I'm gonna give this a 10. No, hell no. It's
I was like, it's your
it's
pot.
an 8. Blown
That's
out.
his shit he turned in for counting.
That's that 174 chicken
That's that
breast.
fourth place chicken right there.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna tell you a story about this chicken when we're done scoring it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.
Oh, is this your chicken?
Somebody went on my Facebook and stole my damn photos. So whoever went on my Facebook is an asshole.
So you didn't submit this chicken?
No, hell no.
Man, who? So,
What'd
man,
you put
who
in
did?
the box and take a picture with it?
Man, this is my chicken from Livingston.
That was before foil was to be laid
Hey, at
flat.
least give me a 10 on the foil, man. I mean, God,
That's
Ty.
the worst foil
And that's
I've ever
terrible
seen.
for.
Poor shit. That's bullshit.
Ty, who sent you that photo? It don't-
I'm hoping
only-
they jump in the comments real quick.
There's only 3 people that have that photo. I knew it was Buddy, little asshole.
That's awesome.
Go ahead, Greg.
So what happened
Fucking
was
7
is-
all goddamn day, man.
Hey, come on now.
Bullshit.
Hey, that was a good
Hey,
good
what
chicken.
did this place,
Fucker
Brian?
looks like he's doing the long stride, blown out on the breast, blown out on the leg.
So what happened was I forgot my other bird at home. So I only had one half. That was it. That's all I cooked was one half.
Would you go out and shoot?
You didn't
one?
take care of it?
Bro, you had one job then.
Well,
You didn't
can I-
baby that
Can I
motherfucker?
finish the damn story?
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. So I cook my chicken until the seasoning sticks, right? And then I put it in a pan with butter. My drum ended up getting hot, and I didn't recognize it. And by the time it was done, it was over with. So it hit 9th or 10th or whatever the hell it was. It still
Did it
played.
really? Well, that's seasoning stuff, bro. That thing is on there.
Seasoning stuff too.
All right. We'll skip. Next.
No, what did you score it?
Oh, I don't like the placement. If you're gonna place that,
All right,
I don't like.
What
to
about
see
the color? Can I get a color?
The colors is a little
Yeah.
dark. It's a little dark.
All right, next box.
Next.
7.
It better not be my box again. Oh, okay, thank God.
That's definitely not yours there.
No, that one's undercooked.
Yeah.
That wing is still up, isn't it, boys?
Yeah. Somebody made the judges go poo-poo.
So even though this is an appearance score and we haven't tasted it, but it definitely does tell some telltale that it. Well, we'll get to the. We'll let the Gooder Gang chime in first. Those are refried chicken. 8 undercooked. There we go. 7 it's still cooking. All right. 7 raw. 8. 10. Y'all, this is West Reed's. Maybe. I don't know. 7. All right. I'll go first here. It does look undercooked. The sauce is definitely not set. The seasoning, I need to see some more bass boat, and that wing is still up in the air. But we're seasoned cooks. Maybe a taste judge is not going to understand about the wing being up in the air, but they're still going to question, especially if it's a little tender, more tender than they're used to. Appearance alone, I'm going to give a 9.
This must be G-Walls.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 9 on appearance only. Who wants to go next?
I don't like the placing of it, so I want the breast to be forward. So, and then it needs more bass, but it needs more color. So I give it, I'll give it a 9.
You're nice, Brian. Go ahead, Greg.
Well, the foil's a 10.
Yeah, I'm going to go 8. I like how he bunched up the chicken, you know, where it's not stretched out.
Yeah.
The wing, I don't like the wing sticking up. There's a bone in the back there that you can cut that'll help with that. The sauce is a little bunched up in certain places. I think it could have been set a little bit nicer, give it a little bit more sheen. But like I said, I give it an 8. That's a solid 8. There's little few things you could have done there.
As best you can, describe that bone that you're talking about. You can cut.
Shit, I'd have to show you. I can't. I couldn't even tell you what the anatomy of it.
You don't have a chicken laying around?
Huh?
You don't have a chicken laying around that you can show us?
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
All right, Eddie, go ahead.
Probably one Brian's gonna cook next week, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Your thermopen was broke. All right, 8. Why, Eddie? Why? Everything we said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
This is hard to judge, people. We ask you if you're going to send in boxes, put it straightforward so we can have a better idea. But this is
dark. I mean,
are you allowed to fold the foil like that?
5.
Hey.
If you don't get caught, if they don't call the flag on it, it's not a penalty.
Man, somebody has got some good foil.
Looks like them old chicken boxes.
Yeah, that's a different foil
there. Different box?
It might be a bigger box. Yeah, it might be a bigger box.
That don't look like a CBA box.
Nah.
Well,
looks like the old
not
IBCA
a CBA or an IBCA or a Lone Star or an Outlaw. Maybe it's unsanctioned here.
Do BCA use those big boxes?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Maybe somebody cooked at the house?
Wes Reed 10. He wants to lick them toes. All right, then. That's after show talk, bro. 8 from Scott. Lucas 10 for the foil. 7-10 for the dark AF ribs. Lucas checking in from Australia. I told you we're world. Hashtag worldwide. He's probably at lunch watching this. Daddy Dutch 9+. What the hell does that mean, Daddy Dutch? 9 bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 9. It's okay. 8 from Menotti. James. Eric 9 bones.
That's 10 bones.
That's
definitely
9.
Yeah, that's 9. That's 9.
Whatever.
All right, I'll go first here. A little dark. Can't see any seasoning on it because it is so dark. I like the cut of the ribs, though. I like the cut. I like the bone, the toenails. I'll give it a almost a 9, but I got to give it an 8 just because it's so hard to see what we're looking at here. Greg. Sorry, James. Sorry, Greg. Go.
I'm going to go with a 9. Whoever this was took a lot of care. They really, you can tell they cared about their box. It's pretty. The only reason I'm giving it a 9 is just it's a little dark, but you can tell the way they cut the ribs and all that. They had good straight bones. It's a pretty box, just a hair dark for me.
Yeah, Ryan's got a good comment. Looks like an HLSR box. Eddie,
that's not an HLSR box.
There's too many bones to be in an HLSR box.
It's a little bit more than a hair dark for me. Probably like a whole wig. I'll give it an 8.
Black wig.
They look good though. I mean,
they do. That's why I said I like everything about it. Other than,
but man, that edge on that first fucking rib looks like, man, you ain't biting through that.
It's like it's not even injected.
That motherfucker caramelized
it. Foxy, go ahead, bro.
I'll do a 9. I mean, at least the sauce is set. I mean, he lined up all the bones except for that one very far one's got like a hunk of fat on top of it. I mean, they're all uniform, so I'll give it a 9.
We got a question from the Gooder Gang. Wes Reed, how do you prevent them from getting dark?
Don't use a dark seasoning or dark wood.
To me, it's about the timing. If I cook on drums, I don't allow my ribs to go longer than an hour on the drum. I'm wrapping at that point, but generally it's about 45 minutes on the drum. At that point, it's going to get
minutes.
I mean, for me, you hit a good point. It really depends on what you're cooking on. If you're cooking on drums, I mean, typically you cook to color and wrap to finish. And I mean, it's a hard question to answer without knowing exactly what you're cooking on and what temps and all that stuff. So,
yeah,
I mean, really, it's just whatever you're cooking on, cook to color. if you're cooking on a stick burner, wood could play a part into that. You know, pecan usually puts a little darker color. You know, harsher woods like pecan, mesquite, hickory, and all that can add a little bit more color to it than like a live oak or something like that, which is a little lighter wood.
Brian, you said 45 minutes. Is that too long? Too long?
Yeah. When I do it, so I guess you're cooking at 300 in the drum, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, never mind. I cook at 250 in my drum.
Okay. How long do you let it go?
Hour and a half.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, to me, I've let it go at the most an hour. It really just depends on what it's looking like, what Greg just said, the color before I wrap.
I go to color, but also go through, I want my seasonings set. So right when my seasoning's set, I wrap it.
We can't let Eddie go without a question, without commenting on this. He cooks offset. Eddie, what you think?
Yeah, I'm an hour and a half on the jumbo.
Yeah.
45 minutes, spin the rack, 45 minutes, and then I wrap.
Which is weird because on my offset, I'm at 300, and I still take it about an hour and a half. It just takes a little longer on the offset for some odd reason. But I mean,
well, you got to remember on the drum, you got fucking direct heat.
Yeah.
You know, coming right under it, so it's cooking a lot faster.
I think we can all agree, though, if it's dark when you wrap, it's gonna turn out dark. So don't let it get dark.
And sometimes it lines up.
Yeah.
In the rack.
There you go. All right, next box, please. Good question. Good question.
Ooh, tender quick.
You think?
I don't think so. I think maybe seasoning on before night. I don't.
Yeah.
Ain't a hardcore tender quick.
Only reason I said that is because of the left side of the brisket.
Oh, okay. No, maybe.
Maybe.
I didn't catch that. All right, now I see it. Now I see it. Hey, but tender quick is it's a tool. I mean,
It is, especially if you're cooking on drums. I mean, I ain't against it. I'm just not a guy that's big on smoke ring kind of guy. I mean,
there was boxes that people had posted on the Galveston County for fair. Oh, like these people put tender quick on it on the fat side and the top side and cooked with it on it.
If it's on the fat, yeah.
I see
good feedback. Thank you. 9, just a little, and even 10, little gringo, ZZ Top. 9 full box. 9 Los Gordos. 8 no bark. I get this kind of a ring, and I don't use this. Wait, what do you say? 8 no bark. I get that kind of ring and don't use this. Okay, he doesn't use tender quick. He gets that ring. 9 looks a little anemic. 8, 9. I'll go first here. Now that Brian mentioned the left side there, I'm still looking at it. I like the way they laid it in here. I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm gonna give it a 10 for appearance on this brisket here. Eddie,
I'm not gonna give it a 10. I'll give it an 8.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like that bark, man. It's gone. I'm not a big fan of that barkless brisket. Leave that up to the KCBS guys.
Do you think it doesn't have a bark, or is it just the way
yeah?
it's
How
laid
can you
in?
tell it doesn't have a bark? We're
Look at it. Look at that second slice. There's no seasoning on it. There's no sauce. There's nothing.
Yeah, you can see it on the right side a little bit more than the left.
Yeah, you're right.
Greg,
I'm kind of with Eddie. I'm kind of an 8. I don't know that he used tender quick. I mean, some of that's not a crazy smoke ring. I mean, if you put it on cold, you'll get more of a smoke ring than if you let it come up to room temp. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little bit better trim on the right side. I don't know if that's shadow or not. It kind of looks like it's cut off from this side, but it could just be the shadow on that right side. But yeah, 8, pretty close to a 9, I'd say.
8, close to a 9. All right. Did Fox? Did you do it yet?
No, but I mean, I'll give it a 9. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, they're almost uniform. The color is good. So I'll stick with a 9. I mean, I'm not a fan of the left side. I mean, he says it wasn't tender quick. If it's not, I mean, he did a hell of a job smoking it then.
Yep.
Well, like I say, you put your brisket on cold compared to letting it come up to room temp. Like I pull mine right out of the fridge and put it on there, and it gets a little better smoke ring than what it is if you let it come up to room temp. So I can kind of see where that might not be tender quick there.
All right, looks like we got about 2 more boxes left, right, Ty? We got about 2 more boxes left, and we're going to be at 2 hours, and we're going to wrap up the show.
That's it.
All right, next box, please, sir.
Daddy Dutch. Man, I'm not a KCBS hater, bro. It's my favorite sanctioning body. I just hate the Barkless briskets.
Do you call you a
shader?
Hater? Is that a shader, Eddie, or a hater, Eddie?
Shader.
Oh.
Looks like KCBS hater.
Dog was left on the porch, no bark. I still gave it a 10. Look good from the front end. I agree with the shadow. On the shadow, is that Eddie Morales brisket? No, that was not his brisket.
No.
10 on this bird from G Walt. 9 ZZ Top fan Wes Reed 10. 9. Y'all stick around. We got a surprise at the end of this show. Real quick, next week we're gonna have Joey Smith and maybe some other people representing Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation. We got a big contest coming up May 2nd, I believe is the date, at the Hempstead, at the barbecue store in Hempstead. 10 because of the wing. Yeah. Oh, 10. He's a team wingtip guy. Miguel Acosta with a 10. 9 would be a 10 if the sauce not pulled. Not bad. 9. 9, 9, 9, 9. I'll go last on this one. Fox, you go first.
I love it, man. I'm gonna give it a 10. I like the color, the mahogany. It's got bass boating in it. It's facing forward. Hashtag wingtip. I like it.
Eddie? Call it bass boating.
Bass boat.
That's bass boating.
Yeah, looks good. I'll give it a 9.
Greg?
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm a 9 too. I think it's a pretty damn solid job. I mean, it looks really good. I'm a 9.
The wingtip here, like I said earlier, if you're gonna put a wingtip, burn that motherfucker. That's what a wingtip should look like right there. That's a 10 for me. That's a good looking bird. I want to try it. I want to eat it. I do see some bass boating. I like the color of it. I do see where is it Donnie said something about pulled. I see that. Doesn't bother me that much. This chicken skipped leg day though. I'll just say that, but I'll still give it a 10.
That wingtip's touching that damn thigh.
It is. It's coming down. It's coming down. All right, we got
a hand in his pocket.
One last box tie, I believe, and we'll get out of here.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Holy shit!
Can we get one more?
Box?
Poker. Okay. The
I can only imagine what Jackie Milligan's about to say.
Has Jackie comment? I haven't seen a comment yet.
Oh, she already went to bed?
Yeah, she might have went to bed. We did start 15 minutes late. It's 10:15.
Maybe if everybody says Jackie, she'll show up.
If we say Jackie 3 times?
Yeah.
In a mirror?
Dang.
So you are wearing are you naked? Bro, I don't even want that belt now.
They didn't send you the other pic, did they?
No.
You talking about that one?
Hell yeah. Yeah. That's a fucking 10 all day long, brother. Fucking 10.
You want 5?
Hey.
Fuck you, Roll.
Hey,
skipping leg day.
You're talking about someone skipping fucking leg day.
Squats too, bro.
Look at them glutes.
Fucking jealous, brother. Fucking jealous.
It's a long ass night.
Man, Greg, you need to stop saying "laugh my ass off," bro.
I can only imagine. I can probably thank my boys from Los Primos for sending you those pics, probably.
Good night. Wes says good night.
Hey,
all right,
that Triple
Ty,
Crown winner's doing what fucking Triple Crowns winner do, baby, right there.
Y'all want to rate that brisket that y'all saw real quick?
I think we all know where that's going.
All right, they did it. All
That
right,
looks like
that's a
meatloaf.
huge gash. That was a huge 7. All right, in the last box of the evening. That's a money muscle. Yeah, you sure you want that belt now, Brian?
No. Hey, if that's how it's going to start, could you imagine what he's going to do for the next year?
You're damn right. Y'all gonna be getting pictures all year long, baby.
All right, Ty, let's get that last box in here before we get out of here. I'll let the Gooder gang. Hams are dropping. Yeah. Jelly roll. Hank Hill does have a twin ass. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, shout out to Los Primos did send us that pick.
Well, I'm glad they didn't send you my corn dog pick then. I figured that's what it was going to be.
I don't even want to know what the fuck.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus Christ.
This is a family show, Brian.
Yeah, have a little couth there.
Come
Brian.
on, Brian.
For God's sake. Show a little
Kids
class.
are watching this show. 10, 10, 10, 9, little gringo. I'll go first here. I'll give it a.
Why is it so red?
I don't love it. I'll give it a 9. I don't hate it either, so I'm gonna give it a 9. Another bird that skipped leg day on this thing. I do like the definition though. I don't see any bass boating enough for me anyway. I do like the sauce is set on here. I'll give it a solid 9. Fox.
I'm gonna go with an 8. I don't like the color. It looks red to me.
I don't
That's
mind the
just
color.
me. But yeah, I mean the sauce is set, but there's no bass boat and there's no definition between the thigh, leg, and the breast where they can indent, be able to tell the difference. But I'll give it an 8.
Chicken al pastor.
Looks like they dipped it in red hot sauce. Frank's.
Menotti.
I'm probably a 9. I don't mind the color so much. There's you can tell he took some care and putting it in the box and cooking it and all that. There's just a little something going on with the thigh and the leg that I'm not too crazy about. Maybe, I don't know, it's just not plumped up enough for me on the thigh and the leg to get it to a 10. But yeah,
all right,
I'm a 9.
Eddie.
Man, I feel like they did a pretty good job on cooking this chicken. Man, it's not my favorite color, but man, it's not bad. I'll give it a 9.
All right, 9. Okay, and let's see here if we can. I think we all rated that one pretty solid. Let's delete that one. And let's see, we did get one last entry that came in late. Oh, I can't get it in there. Can't get it in. Let me see here if I can delete this one. Delete this one. We'll wrap up the show. But while I'm doing this, guys, if y'all want to, Ty, you can put them on. There we go. Greg, any shout outs you want to give before we get out of here, my man?
Yeah. So some of my sponsors, Rack on a Plaque. If any of y'all are hunters out there like me, Rack on the Plaque does great taxidermy work. Definitely check them out. They're here in Santa Fe, Texas. Of course, the barbecue store, Dustin Stanley, great. It's where I get all my products. Menotti Woodcrafters, they make full boxes, the cutting board holders, whatever you need that has to do with wood. Absolutely great guys there. You need a haircut, my mom cuts hair by Carolyn.
I love it. She needs to cut your
I'm like
hair,
the tin cup of sponsors here, you know. JW's Trucking and strippers and shit. Chopping Block, John Tyre and Sarah, they're great. They always take care of me. LC Barbecue, been part of the loyalty crew. I've always used their products. They got some of the best out there. Texas Select Seasoning, I've always used their seasoning. They have great stuff.
Juicy Pig.
Huh?
Juicy Pig.
Yeah, Juicy Pig is. I've used that like crazy.
Basic beef,
basic beef.
Basic beef.
Oh yeah.
And beyond that, if y'all just the salts that he has and the garlics, the granulated garlic, shit, I use a lot of that at the house outside of competition cooking. That's just great.
He's about the only seasoning guy I know. His seasoning doesn't clump. It's weird. It doesn't clump at all for some odd reason. I had the same Juicy Pig bottle for like 2 years, and I pulled it out of the closet and it was never clumped. It's weird.
Nice.
That's why you didn't hit ribs, man. You didn't use the 2-year-old.
We're not talking about why we didn't hit ribs.
All right, Greg, was that it?
Yeah, and also other than that, I plan on hitting more barbecue competitions here soon. I miss all y'all guys. A lot of guys I hadn't talked to in a while. Looking forward to seeing y'all. Eddie
Definitely miss you on the trail,
Rob.
bro.
Fuck yeah,
Definitely can't wait to see y'all and hang out with y'all again for sure.
Absolutely. Well, don't go anywhere. Fox, anybody you want to give shout outs to, my man?
Yeah, so LC Loyalty Crew, we're a part of them. The barbecue store, Chopping Block, Ant Mafia, Gulf Coast Smoke. Damn, who else? Chopping Block, LC.
Just putting their.
Damn, I thought I had more than that.
B&B.
No, hell no, they fired everybody. They fired everybody. That's the reason why they sponsor so many cook-offs now. They got so much charcoal left over because they fired everybody. Kicked everybody off, man.
One more I forgot before they'd kill me.
I think he's like a white version of Clarence or CJ Bean.
Yeah, 4-6's beer. By the way, if y'all ain't heard of them, check them out. 4-6's beer.
I've heard of them from the show.
4-6's grit and glory.
Okay, Brian, you ain't got no corn dog sponsor?
I knew he was going to send it.
Oh, shit.
I knew it.
Take that shit, Big Daddy.
I knew it.
Is that Brian or is that Josh?
Going for the big stick there, huh, Brian?
Hey, I will tell you, Los Primos has the best damn corn dogs after awards. So if you get your ass kicked,
yeah,
that's where to go, man.
Yeah, you better be ready for them to take a picture of you eating the son of a bitch.
Which one has your favorite corn dog?
Huh?
Nothing, bro.
You can't eat nothing around them, man. They just be sitting there.
Oh yeah.
Hey, will y'all stick around real quick? We're not doing an after show, but I just want to give y'all proper love after this. But we're gonna wrap up the show. Eddie, anything you want to add before we get out of here, my man?
Hell no, keep killing it, man. Y'all both tear it up as always. Good show, good job. We'll see y'all down the road.
You're my gumball.
You're muted, Rob.
Rob, you're muted.
Here's what I love to do before we end the show all the time now is bring in producer Ty and give his thoughts. He's been listening the whole time. He's been helping us out. Thanks for doing what you do. The magic man behind the hour. But what do you think of these two guys, Ty?
Yeah, I didn't know what Brian was mad at the beginning. It seemed like he was mad, and then everything kind of went cool. And then before you knew it, it turned into the fucking most interesting show we probably had. Like, I can't get over the characters that are in barbecue. I'd never met Brian Fox before, and the only thing I'd seen from Greg Menotti was the video, which was cool as hell. You know, absolutely cool. It was probably.
And now you've seen my ass. We've come.
Yeah, now I've seen your ass. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is a wonderful show, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Oh, you're awesome. Appreciate it, Ty.
Yeah, man, Foxy, I'll see you out there, baby. I can't wait to actually meet you.
All right, I'm gonna hit the trail hard, man.
And I'll close out the show, and we'll get Case to wrap it up here in just a second. But thank everybody for watching the show. I appreciate each and every one of you, the Getter Gang. We hit 100K earlier in the show. Shout out to Brian Fox bringing in all his family and everybody to watch this show. Greg, golly, Menotti. I'm used to saying Menotti Woodcrafters back there. They did that fine buckle deal. I didn't even show my latest buckle to the collection. But what a great show tonight. It's a great guest on here. Greg Menotti from Droptine Smoke. Brian Fox just smoking around. Of course, our co-host, Mr. Eddie Pitfog, and producer Ty. Check out his show on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. for the best podcast. Name is Robert Roach. We're going to get out here. But next week, don't forget, we're going to have another show with Joey Smith. And they do phenomenal for veterans. Teaching them some life skills and doing everything in between. So we're going to be highlighting a very big event coming up here at the
Rob.
barbecue store in Hempstead. That's the Texas Barbecue.
Rob, you're muted, bro. Hey, man. So let me try to see if I can read what Rob's saying. He's freezing up, but I think he's thinking all of his sponsors right now. You're muted, bro. You're muted. Let's close this out.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation, you too, California.